And we are live. Man. Stretch. My water fill? It is full. Nice. Howdy Boulder. Howdy Arrow. Flora. You finally eliminate Christmas? To some degree, yes. I'm also just now realizing this entire time on the main menu I've been wondering where this spot is. I think this is where we built our first factory. Like, I think that's right over the mountain ridge in the starting area. Exchange is still Christmas. You know what? Because we're still Christmas. For one last stream. I made the assets, goddammit, and I'm going to use them. January 3rd is still Christmas. In a cosmic sort of way. And also, we're going to get right into it. Alright? Because Joe is doing fan art today. And I really want to watch fan art. So we're going to do the pre-stream banter while everything is running. Because if you'll notice in the top right, I've made some significant progress towards Phase 2 of Project Assembly. Now, let me show you how it's looking. I still haven't fully unpaved the way here. But I have begun to get rid of the paving over the coal lake. So that's looking a little bit better. I extended the power lines way over there in an attempt to find some coal that was hereabouts, but it ended up being too far from any water source to be reasonable to make. You can see I found a lot of radioactive spots and a dog cave. Actually, where's my hubs there? Okay. So I have that landmark. That was pretty fun to explore. I only tamed 2 of the, 7 dogs that were there. So I've added, Cavery and Cragsworth, the family. These are still the same. This is all still the same. Again, I plan on relocating. Not sure where to exactly. But this factory is now complete. Welcome, Merrick. Welcome, welcome. So this was our smart plating factory. Now it's just rotors and reinforced plates. I'm still very happy with how this came out, though. Like, really, 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 possibly unreasonably happy with how clean and efficient this turned out to be. There's the hub. I want to show you something that I found while I was out exploring. Looks like a microchip from a distance. I can't tell if that's a compliment or not, but I'll take it as one. Probably just an observation. Where is it? So I found a dog cave, and in the dog cave, there was a new helmet. Which I think is extremely fucking cool. That I just stumbled upon a helmet just playing the game. Very orderly, not very spaghetti. Absolutely terrible. You might like the other factory that I've built a little better. I think this is, like, the original Satisfactory helmet. It says, for the old timers. But I like it, so we're using it. Where's a... I can find a ma'am somewhere here. I can find a ma'am. Alright. And then, again, as you'll see, we have resources ticking up in the top right. We have all of the smart plating required for Phase 2 of Project Assembly. We're building some of the versatile framework. And then we need automated wiring. here is how we are satisfying our versatile framework requirements. So, down here, this is just producing modular frames. So I've got 2 iron nodes there. Those are making ingots, just like my my smart plating factory. 3 plates, 2 rods, 3 screws, 10 total reinforced plating. However, this guy over here has the output doubled because of a Sommer sloop, which is extremely useful. Because then I didn't have to... I could have optimized this more, I think. Or is this one fully optimized? I can't remember. No, this one's fully optimized. This one's fully optimized because I have 15 reinforced plating. Howdy Moa, hello to my favorite second monitor streamer. Aw, you know what? There was a time where I would be indignant about taking up that kind of screen real estate. I'm still a little bit indignant about it, but thank you nonetheless. So we have 15 reinforced plating because I've doubled the output with a Sommer sloop. And then we have 60 total... 60 total iron rods to meet production capacity for 5 modular frame assemblers. And then over here, I'm not as happy with how this walkway turned out, but it still looks nice, so I'm happy enough with it. With the modular frames coming up and over and around, we got some nice tiny spaghetti there, some thin spaghetti, some angel hair perhaps. And then this is where all the modular frames are going. Then up here, we've got, I think, 180 steel being produced. Or 180 iron being produced. We have this pure coal node that I have a level 2 miner on that I'm literally just letting run. I have not tried to optimize any of this shit. I'm just letting it go. So this is making... Huh. You know, I don't think that part is normal. Okay, well, he's him phasing in and out of reality has nothing to do with me. Anyway, we're making 180 steel plates. 180 steel plates is making 45 ingots per minute. 45 ingots per minute plus 15 modular frames is over capacity for both of these. It needs 30 steel beams and 2.5 modular frames, but I just put Sommer sloop multipliers in both of them, so we're getting 20 per minute just like my other factory. Hey, you okay, buddy? 2 of you, huh? Unless that's just the one fluctuating rapidly between... Okay, well, you have a fun time with that, okay? Either way, 20 versatile frameworks, or 20, versatile frameworks per minute, which means, let's see, 1,000 divided by 20, that's 100 divided by 20. In 50 minutes, that will be full, alright? In 50 minutes, yeah, that is full-on quantum giraffe tick elephant thing. Anyway, in about 50 minutes, that'll be full, alright? And I've calculated this, alright? I've been smart about things for exactly one time, this stream alone, alright? Which is to say that I'm expecting Joe to start streaming in about an hour, and this should finish in about an hour, alright? And I really, really, really want to watch fan art. So, as soon as Joe starts, we're out of here. Alright? But, this is the steel factory. Looking great. Looking good. You're looking a little... How the fuck is this happening? How does this happen? What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, there's my steel factory. I also need to set up smart plating, alright? And let me show you how this smart plating thing is going to go down, okay? I hope you're ready for this. It's going to be a very involved and arduous task, okay? I'm going to have to go get some resources because we're going to have to build a whole another factory for this one, alright? Because automated wiring, I need to make strators, which I have not made at all, which strators are motors... Stators, sorry. Stators are... just steel pipes and wires. So not very complicated, right? But I need to build a steel factory near a copper resource. Because then I'm making automated wiring, which is cables and stators. Alright? Launching back over. I absolutely love these Pioneer Gauss cannons. Or railguns. They are incredibly, incredibly fun to me. I'm still really loving that I've finally come into my my Foundation era. Everything is looking nice and I'm not covering everything with Foundation. I'm really, really happy with how I've started developing factories. I've absolutely gotten to the point where I have finally met the production needs of this specific phase, and I feel like I've found a way to optimize them in an aesthetically pleasing way. I'm really, really, really fucking loving this game. I will be playing a lot more in my time off of stream, and anytime I'm about to finish a new phase, I will be streaming to show it all off to you. So we're heading back to the main base. See, just gotta angle it. Alright. You got a link here in chat. What's going on? There's a lot going on. I think it's Joe fan art being swapped back and forth. Oh, man. I fucking love it. I'm in my yummy snack arc. Such a fruit-pilled peach cell. You didn't notice the sink pisser link? I did. Show? No. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need to look at an entire tag for pink scissors. That's okay. Why did I come back here? Oh, right, stators. Gonna grab all the stators. Then we're gonna come on over here because we need some cables. Again, we're gonna build a really complicated factory to satisfy that requirement of 100 total. Where's my cables? Here it is. Of 100 total smart wiring. Alright? Or automated wiring. It's gonna be a very arduous venture. It might even consume a grand total of 15 milliwatts of power. Megawatts? I'm not actually sure what the M and the MW stands for. Not to worry, though. We can finish it. Did I leave? Oh, no, that's a lookout tower. Okay. Yeah, I think the main menu is right there. But I'm not entirely sure. Finally gotten decent at preserving some momentum from the launch. Again, I'm absolutely in love with these railguns. This is one of the most fun things that I've built all my entire playthrough. At some point, I need to really start making more nobelisks. Oh, can I land right on him? Sure can. How's it going, buddy? Missed him. Capital M is usually mega, but I don't know if it follows standard issue units. I assume that's what SI means. He's finally left superposition. Congratulations, buddy. You made it. Alright. As you can see, the concrete sickness has taken over. Or threatened to take over. At one point, this had another full layer of concrete foundation over top of it, and then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And got rid of all of it. It was a great use of a full 40 minutes of my life that I will never get back. Anyway. Gonna come on over here. We'll do it on this side. Alright. Everyone ready for this new factory? Get ready. Hearing the hum of a slug. SI means System International. I see. Go. You are going to make automated wiring. And where is a... We are. Whenever you see an international standard shorthand that doesn't make sense, just try to flip it around and try saying it in a French accent, and it'll start making sense. I feel as though that probably wouldn't help me in most cases. Alright. Check this shit out. Our automated wiring factory is complete. Beautiful, is it not? In 20 minutes, we will have satisfied our requirements. I do not know what CERN stands for, as a matter of fact. There we go. You know, I could have made a whole factory to automate all this shit, but I just found a bunch of statters while I was out exploring. So I don't give a shit. I'm hand-feeding that. That's, you know, I could build an entire factory, but it's more efficient to just not. Alright, so Ada would definitely be proud of me in this case. European Organization for Nuclear Research. That can't be the correct... You have to be shitting me. That cannot be correct. I refuse to acknowledge that as correct. Anyway, in the meantime, while that's all running itself, there is something that I wanted to explore, alright? You'll notice, over here on the map, we've got 3 different cave symbols. Alright? I think this is all one big cave system. Okay? I think it's all one big cave system. So I wanted to mark the 3 entrances that I found to it. Alright? So we've got one entrance here. Let me get rid of that while I'm waiting. 360 air shot. Climb on up there. There's another entrance over here. I'd simply not go into the cave. Under normal circumstances, I would be right there alongside you, not going into the cave. However, it is very interesting. There's another entrance to the cave, or a cave, here. Right? It has piqued my interest in a lot of ways. So there's one entrance there, one entrance there. Then we're going to launch. We didn't slide jump into it, so this should get us just the right velocity. Yep. Oh, I very easily could automate statters here, but I'm not going to. And then I saw this vein of rock that was fragile, but exactly that fragile. And so I blew it open. But the real entrance is here. This is the one that I first saw. Now, do I have ammo? 14 shots? I could do with a little more ammo than that. But they're also going to be spiders. I'm not going to hit that shit anyway. So, I think this is all one big cave system, and I've been meaning to explore it for some time now. So it's time. Okay, maybe I should bring more ammo. I didn't know I was a fucking gamer today. The gun does appear to kill spiders in one shot. Okay. Oh boy, there's gas. Okay, well, we're gonna have to plan a little bit. Yeah, that does put a damper on the old planet. You know what? How about this? I've been meaning to get more Nobelisks for some time now, because I could use some of them to blow up a lot of the poison deposits that I have been finding. There's at least one cave entrance looking thing on the Satisfactory map that can genuinely nutty putty you to the point that you have to kill bind. What? That sounds terrifying. Why would you tell me that? I don't want that to be that cave. That would fucking suck. Please no. Speaking of things that fucking suck, work yesterday was rough. Not like, oh man, I hate everything and I want to leave immediately, but, well, I did want to leave immediately. Okay, so, if you aren't familiar with how blackjack works, alright, you are up against the dealer. Oh, what do we got? I mean, this feels like a gimme, right? I feel like you take this all day. I didn't know that was a thing that you could get from hard drives. I mean, I haven't really filled my inventory all that often. You know, I don't care. I don't care. I have all those sitting around. I'm not grabbing them. Where's... Oh, I'm finally out of hard drives. Okay, so if you aren't familiar with blackjack and how it works, alright, the objective is to get to 21. Alright? You get 2 cards, and then you draw cards until you either get as close to 21 as you can, or you go over 21, in which case you bust. Alright? Every face card is worth 10, so there's 4 different cards that are worth 10. 10 plus an ace is what's called blackjack, if it's just those 2 cards, alright? The dealer is playing against all of the other players, alright? But the dealer, me, is also working for tips. So you're desperately trying to lose every single hand so that you can possibly get tipped, okay? Now, because the dealer is also playing and is in every single hand, it is unfortunately just an eventuality that the dealer will also get blackjack. Alright? Last night, I got blackjack like 15 times in a 3-hour span. Okay? 15 times! I was pulling aces as the card that was showing, like, every 5 hands it was happening. It was fucking crazy. I've never had a more cursed shoe to deal with the entire night. That is more times than I have gotten dealer blackjack in all previous times, including dealer school, of my time of dealing. How do you explain it to the customer? You go, aw, damn, that fucking sucks, and then you take their money while they get increasingly pissed off. That's how you explain it to the customer. You explain that luck is a lady, and tonight she has decided to be a very mean one to everyone at the table. I'm so sorry, let me shuffle again. I can't even shuffle again because it's an auto shuffler. It's a little machine, I just put the cards in, and then it shuffles for me. And some people get mad about that! I learned how to shuffle really well, alright? I practiced my riffle, that's the official term for how the shuffling technique, so much during dealer school. It looks great, it feels good. I have not shuffled a single deck the entire time I have been working at this establishment. Not a one. I have not so much as had to think about shuffling the cards myself. Just put them in the machine, shuffles them right back up. I'm itching to do it. I'm itching to do it. I want to shuffle. It's fun to shuffle. So yeah, it was a rough night at work yesterday. Again, just for reference, I'm sure just thinking about probability, you understand that getting blackjack isn't going to happen that often. So the dealer getting blackjack in the double digits in any capacity is very unlikely and confusing and scary. I was completely thrown off my game. The dealer, or the customer does not get to cut the deck because there is not a deck to cut. It's all just one continuous shuffler. Anytime a hand is finished, I put it back in the shuffler, it automatically shuffles it back into the entire deck. So it's just round and round we go forever. Dealer getting blackjack upwards of, you know, any amount of double digits is absolutely insane probability. There's just no fucking way. You're paid only on tips, or I get paid wages plus tips, but it's, you know, it's, the tips are the big part of the wages. Granted, they are pooled wages, or pooled tips, rather, so all the tips that are made that night during the shift are pooled together. And I went all the way back to my base in order to make Nobelisks, and then didn't make any Nobelisks, even though I can't make any Nobelisks, so I'm gonna have to buy black powder. But with the way that the tips are pooled, I think I end up making around, like, on average, $25 an hour, which is pretty fucking incredible for a part-time job. And usually it's nice work because I get to pay people and then get paid for doing so. But last night it was just taking everyone's money. Why am I here? What am I doing? What's going on? Right, Nobelisks. How do I make them? Nobelisks are steel pipes and black powder. How much black powder do I have? Do I have any? I have 100? Okay. Let's make some then. Do I have a crafting bench here? Do I make them at an equipment bench, or where do I make these? Here we go. Okay, 50. Perfect. Beautiful. Great. The idea of being a customer satisfaction black hole for being too good at blackjack is so fucking funny to me. Except I'm not too good at blackjack. The dealer is barely playing the game. I draw until I get 17 or higher, or I bust. Alright? There is no strategy on my side. Alright? There is absolutely no decision-making coming from my side of the table. I simply draw cards until I meet the target or exceed it. It's not like, oh man, a 16, I wonder if I hit on that. No, I have 16, I draw, and I really, really hope for a 10. So it's 26, so it's dealer bust, so that I get to pay everyone, and I don't need to do any math to do so. If I could choose the outcome, I would bust every single time. You're welcome for the voice clip, Merrick, alright? If I could choose the outcome, a dealer would lose every single hand, alright? Because I don't get paid when I win a hand. In fact, I've come farther away from getting paid every single time I win a hand. Alright? It's rough. It's rough. Then again, one of the people at my table did offhandedly refer to women as females. So, maybe it all balances out. You know? Maybe in the end, I am karmically balanced. It was rough, though. Pretty much the entire night was really bad. I think the most awkward part, however, was when the group that had the guy that did call women females was at the table. There was that whole group there. And then a woman did come and sit down at the table, and then she started to be one of the only people that was doing well. I just think the universe is funny like that sometimes. Okay, well, I don't think that one's gonna make it, but sometimes we go the distance and a distance isn't enough. Yeah, no, I feel the exact same way. Oh my fucking god! Sorry, I didn't even hear him. I missed. I'm not a gamer. There we go. By the way, you might not know that holding left click lets you really toss the Nobelisks. I did not know that. Thank you very much. I was unaware. Alright, so let's see. Is this still... Are my suspicions correct thus far? Yes, okay, because we did pass... we did pass underneath... the, big old hole in the ground. That I made, which is cool. On one hand, people lose a lot of money gambling, but on the other, a lot of the worst people you know are into gambling, so who's to say if it's bad or not? I mean, theoretically, it is a game, and games are supposed to be fun, so long as they're not video games, in which case it is soul-crushing work. It is an arduous task. Alright? But theoretically, it's supposed to be fun. It was not fun last night. It most certainly was not fun last night for anyone involved. Least of all, probably the paying customers who did lose a lot of money. Yes, you may ask a question. Delmec, you're a Twitch chatter. It's essentially your job to ask unrelated questions. Me loading into Balatro after a long day at the casino factory. Yes, but unironically, sometimes during my break, I will play Balatro. Just sitting there in the break room, dealing cards to myself after a hard, long day of dealing cards to other people. What a somersault? Ooh. Alright, now as far as I know, Nobelisks are the only way... Oh, I see. To destroy these things. What the fuck? Oh, wow, that's a big one! Where the fuck did you come from, pal? Okay, I would suddenly like to get to higher ground. I don't feel safe, I don't feel happy, I don't feel secure. Why did a big one just... spawn out of nowhere? I got chills, I got chills. Okay, that got me. That really got me. I don't like caves in this game. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. I really, really do not like caves in this game. Was that one taking a lunge at me? Okay. Do you have coworkers who take breaks at the same time? Many. And also have they seen you pull up Balatro? Not only have they probably seen me pull up Balatro, I have heard many of my coworkers talking about Balatro during their breaks. I don't think that one made the distance. Oh, hey, Sam node. Zersorin, thank you for this tip. I owe you my life. Okay. And it is a Sam node. You know what? I'm gonna mark it just in case. Sam node. Select icon. I'm sure it's perfectly fine to be doing this while standing over the likely radioactive space material. And resource nodes. Apply. I think genuinely one of my favorite things that I have started to do as I continue to play this game is put these map markers everywhere. This is incredibly satisfying to me. To slowly chart this map myself. I would hazard to say, if it qualifies, that Satisfactory is one of the best open world games I have ever played. Because it is the first one where I genuinely feel as though I am discovering and landmarking, like, every single inch of this map. I am actively becoming familiar with this play space through my own effort and categorization. I feel like I am filling out this map just as much as the game is filling out this map, which I really like. Get a Sommer sloop. Ada and the Entity are now full-on flirting as far as I can tell. They're in the talking phase. Oh, yes!
Time for a new melody?
Yes, actually. This might be a strange question, but it could give me invaluable insight. What, according to you, is the shape of our universe?
Ooh.
It is a donut within a void within a donut within a void within a donut within the shallows, which is a ball of string wrapped around itself to contain the infinite deep within the inside-out string, with windows and doors and a limitless body subdividing to the one resonance.
I see, I see.
I should have waited with this question.
Good answer. Good answer. Okay, now we've hit a little bit of a snag, which is to say that I don't actually think this cave system connects with the other one that I found. Unless this is actually a door that leads further in. It's possible, but it's taken a fucking while. It's taken its good old time. We'll be back in a few. I need to restock my pressurized carbon dioxide before Joe's stream. Under any other circumstances, from any other chatter, I might question that, but it is Boulder, so that makes sense. Have fun. Stay safe. No! Okay, no, we're fine. Alright. Let's just get on out of here. Yeah, in Pub's game, he had jetpacks. We found no use for them. Oh, hey there, buddy. You don't deserve to live in this world anymore. Goodbye. I have dynamite, so I don't have to give a shit about your existence anymore. Oil barons in the 1940s to their workers. It's a good one. All right, where were we? Where were we? I hear the tingles of a slug, yet I do not see one. Curious. No, 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 no. Come on, get me up there, get me up there. Uppies. Thank you. Kobe! Nailed it! Oh, I love having dynamite. Hell yeah. Oh man, Easy Pete didn't know shit. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Having dynamite would fix me, and it currently is. I also went shopping earlier without my glasses. But Pub, or I'm sorry, but Boulder. If you go shopping without your glasses, how are you supposed to see all the great savings that you're making? Okay, I'm a little concerned because that automated wiring is producing at a rate much slower than I was expecting. Is it already out of a resource that I need to re-up it on? Oh, it's out of cables. That happened a lot quicker than I was expecting. Whoops. So I'm gonna need a lot more cables. I think I'm gonna need at least like 600 cables. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I don't think stuff despawns in Satisfactory. Just gonna... Why am I... I'm sorry. What the... How did I let it get this far? Why am I hand-feeding this the resources it needs? when storage containers are free? What am I doing? What am I thinking? Cable and statters. Never played Satisfactory before. It looks way different than I'd imagined. I don't know what I imagined it to be like. I don't necessarily think it was this, but I'm very happy that it is. I've said it many times before, especially during this stream series. I love this game. I quite enjoy this game. This is, so far, my ideal factory game. There are some hiccups and snags here and there. There's certain things that are not as great as I would like them to be. But for the most part, it's hitting all those boxes. It's checking all those boxes that I love to see. Mostly, the thing that I really, really love is there are a lot of quality of life features that make this a much more relaxing experience than Factorio was. To the point that whenever I do return to Factorio, I'm probably going to do it on a new save, so Bus Chan will have to be rebuilt from the ground up. But I am most likely going to change a lot of the settings of the world to make the game more like Satisfactory. I'm probably gonna leave the biters in, now that I have a better idea of what I'm getting myself into. But I will definitely make it so, like, resource nodes are infinite. Like, I never, ever want to have to go looking for another resource node. I think that is the most annoying thing that could possibly happen in a factory builder. I don't know why I'm throwing each individual one and then detonating. Okay, I was worried that might miss. Oh, I love dynamite so much. I love dynamite so much. You there. For you, pal. That one's on the house. Okay. What was I doing? I'm thinking the opposite more and more, but it has to do with how you approach the games. Programmer versus coming from other classic games. Belts and Satisfactory. Yeah. I know Pub complained a lot about the same thing. I have a couple things that do annoy me. I think most of my, like, annoyance gripes right now are coming from the blueprint system, which I would like to get rid of the undefined category entirely. I don't know why I can't get rid of this, but it's there. You know, it's there forever. But you'll see that I have an aesthetics tab, which I built because I wanted to make Power Tower Foundation. Because every time I build a Power Tower, I build a platform that looks like this. Place it on top of. But I can't snap this to the world grid. Because you can't snap Foundation to the world grid from blueprints. Which I think will probably... I think Pub was saying means that you can't do it for train tracks either. Which sounds a little annoying. Alright, second cave time. It's honestly kind of insane to me that I am going to finish Phase 2 of Project Assembly. I know that's not that lofty of a goal, but for someone like me who's not really, like, I guess mathematically or strategically minded, that's a big get. I'm really proud of that, honestly. Hello there. Hi. Sorry, unfortunately I'm a gamer right now, which means I don't miss my shots. Unless they're at women. Kind of Satisfactory I like is what you can see in the first 15 seconds here. I'm gonna guess that's the Let's Game It Out video. I can't tell if that was something that was a novelist noise or... Let's Game It Out's factory was a beautiful, beautiful mess. The tornado was fucking crazy. I don't think that I could live with myself if I built something like that. I just would not be able to okay, alright, aim a little to the left. There we are. I don't think I would be able to operate as a human being if I built something like that. It would tear my soul asunder. Big slug cave! You know, I gotta say, having a gun, quite nice. And I'm not just saying that because I'm American. It probably factors in on some level, but it's not the main reason. I also really like that the design of the rebar gun. You know I love a chunky pistol, alright? You folks know I love a chunky pistol. So this is hitting all the right boxes. Pun fully intended. No, 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 no. I want to see what explosive rebars are like so bad. Do I have access to explosive rebars? I have stun rebar. I know that. I don't have access to it yet. But, you know, I have some from Fixmas. Land. Alright, there we go. How many slug chans do I have now? Oh, just hit the 50 mark. That's a full stack. We have a full stack of blue power slugs that we have saved. I'm a little sad that I'm not going to build the slug carousel on stream. But, well, I might be able to build like a little half-assed one. You know what? I definitely can. I definitely can. Hold on. Give me a second. We have time, even though both of those things are almost complete. Imagine the Slugnado. I'm imagining it in my mind. It's beautiful. I don't think I have what it takes to build a tornado. At least not out of belts. Well, Would I, though? No, I don't think I can conceptualize that in the likely 30 minutes or so that I still have left. I want to build something on this. This would be so cool to build on or around. Especially since the manta flies between it. God, I fucking love dynamite. Yeet! Hey, buddy. No, listen, I see you getting into the defensive posture. It's not gonna help, pal. See ya! Hello there. Oh, come on! Guess we'll do it all ginger-like. Oh, hello. You're really hidden in there, aren't you? I don't have to, but I'm going to. Another cave? But that's more caves than I plan to explore on stream. Oh no, it's just a Mercer Sphere hitting in the dirt. Mercer Sphere. Okay. I'll certainly try to. Okay, Oh, hey, wow, you're awful big to be in the starting zone, relatively speaking. Can I put dynamite on you? Oh, you lived! Hold on, let me shoot you with a gun, too. That's the spirit. Okay. Where to next? Where to next? I don't even think I can build a belt long enough to hold all the slugs that I have. It's like that guy holding all the limes. They're just spilling from my interdimensional pockets at this point. Ooh, man. Need more cables? More mouse bites! Alright. Jelly would love the Phantom Paint. You know, surprisingly, I didn't like it very much. Although I also was like 15 when I tried to play it, which means that I basically wasn't a human being. One day, Jelly will need a model that does the Sia pose every time they yeet an enemy. Whenever I finally get that live 2D model up and running, I won't have hand rigging because I don't have the budget for that, but it's a pipe dream, you know? That's the dream down the line. Oh man, I'm so excited. Today, most of the stuff that I ordered for my my new setup is arriving. Most of the stuff that I ordered. I'm gonna make some soup on Monday, but how can I get it to you? I am not sure how you could get it to me, to be completely honest. Perhaps we can arrange to meet at a secondary location and I can pick it up all shady-like, leave it in a briefcase, and I'll pick it up and we'll not interact at all, but, you know, we'll know that the handoff has taken place. We're back. Hold on. I think I want to stick around for this one. I will also leave my own briefcase, which contains soup, that you will also come back for at a later time. Dead drop soup. Absolutely. There was a purple slug up here once upon a time. Now, my original plans for this factory here were coal. I was going to make more power, but then I realized that I don't actually need more power. Other than the, you know, intrinsic, metaphorical sort of power that comes with having dynamite. So there was that body of water there. There was a pure coal node there. 1 + 1 = 2. You all see where I was going. And then I decided I didn't want to do that. So I didn't. Hey, why are you running, pal? Oh, he ran into the poison. Okay, well, you know what? I have the tools to deal with such a problem. Bombs away! Oh, the Red Baron would be so proud of me. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Zestorin, you've changed my life with this tip. My life is measurably better now, as a direct result of the information you've provided. Hello there. You're safe and free now. And goodbye. Oh, overshot a little bit, but it's dynamite. Almost does in fact count when it comes to these. Not quite hand grenades, but certainly they're, you know, step up, step down. Are these better or worse than hand grenades? I'm not sure. Oh, it's almost finished. It's almost finished. 6 more. This is the one that'll do it. This is the one that'll do it. How are we looking over here? We're going to be waiting a little bit for that one. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's full! It's full! Nice! Okay. I don't actually want you to keep making versatile frameworks, since I don't need them. So I'm going to cut off this assembly line. Oh my... Why'd you make that? Has that been there the whole time, like Sam Reich? I can probably get that dismantled before some elevator parts may be needed in the future, in which case this factory will start production right back up. But for now, since we don't need it, I will dismantle it, and I will take my Sommer sloops to use elsewhere. We'll leave it right there. Gimme. And... gimme. Alright. Beautiful. Perfect. Really happy about that. Sommer sloops. In you go. Slug. In you go. 95. Happening. It's happening. I kind of want to move the space elevator to a more scenic location for this. Which I think is exactly what I'll do. We'll find a good spot for it. I think we're going to go to Slug Island. That seems like a good spot. Since that's eventually where I would like for it to be. There it is. One more. One more. One more. I don't know how it ended up producing an odd number of smart wiring or automated wiring when it's only making an even number, but there we are. Nice. 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 Get it all cleaned up. Move you to a new location. And then this is the way up. We're going to Slug Island. Clean this on up. Okay, looking good, looking good. I'm really happy with how I've started to do the foundation here. I don't know if you know what's going on here, but essentially what I've done is I have the foundation that I actually build on here. And then in order to get this concrete foundation around it so it looks like it's actually a physical structure in the world, what I'll do is 2 vertical down, dismantle this one, vertical 1, then 4. And now I have one that's 3 high. I'm sorry, that's an I? It sure is, Zerstorin! It sure is! Jelly Channel with an L was taken by a channel which hasn't streamed in over 3 years. Do you see that guy in the sub saying Joe streaming Pathologic would solve world hunger? I did not because I don't go on Reddit. It's been a significant boon to my mental health since 2020. Whoa, there's stuff I can blow up. Hold on, turn around. Correct course. There's stuff that I can explode with bombs. You there! You will be the architect of this planet's destruction. And now that channel is getting all free raids and free subs, yeah. Absolutely. Every time that someone tries to thank me for the raid, it ends up going to the wrong one. Hi there, you're safe. I've liberated from your safe boulder cave. There are other boulders in chat who may be sweating right now. I assure you, I mean you no harm. Anyway, where were we? Slug Island. Off to Slug Island. Whee! Now, what's the best way to get to Slug Island, you think? You know, I think I've just thought of the perfect way. This ought to work wonders. Let's build one. Okay. start... Let's see, we probably need 5, I would say. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pillar. There. Support. Oh. Two. That. Transport hypertube. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and remove that. Then hypertube entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 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 no. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I foresee that being a problem a lot, but it's fine. Duplicate that power pole mark 2. Connect you right up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Off to Slug Island. Oh boy, I don't think we have enough velocity here, folks. Oh, hold on. Just enough. Okay, make sure to expand that out next time. Again, this island confuses me so much. There is literally nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here whatsoever. Which means that one day I will pave over it, and it will start with the space elevator. This will be its home whenever all things are said and done. I don't know which way is the front. This way is the front. That's where the alien mothership spawns in the final chapter. Ada is finally coming to see me. No resources to exploit. This is useless to a capitalist like Jelly. Not true! I have concepts of a plan in order to make this into a slug paradise. Alright? I have been saving slugs like you would not believe. Well, you would believe, because you've seen most of them. But you won't believe. Alrighty. It's all in place. Send it! I love the animations on this.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation.
Hey.
Congratulations, the Phase 2
PowerPoints.
project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub.
Trains!
These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent.
That's almost a compliment!
Production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next...
Okay, so I will need more versatile
Just remember to
frameworks.
focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fix its faith in you will be strengthened.
Okay. Send it! Adequate pioneering! It's gonna look like... God, that's so fucking cool. That's so cool.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day.
Adequate!
Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter phase 3.
I'm doing so good.
Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fix-It.
God, that's so cool. That's so cool. It was right back down. I wish there was cloud cover. I wish there was more cloud cover so I got to see it clear the clouds away again. Why did I dismantle? Well, I dismantled it because I'm going to have to rebuild it near my versatile framework factory again. But God, that's so fucking cool. Okay, now here's the problem. I didn't think about how I would get back from not Slug Factory. Excuse me. I'm not going to automate the slugs. I would never. Anyway, so we're just gonna respawn. All right, and we're gonna check out the hub to see what sort of new goodies we have in terms of milestones. Tier 5. Jetpack. Okay, well the +3 inventory slots is really what's interesting about this to me because I joined Pub's World. He had jetpacks. There was really nothing going on there. So I feel like my maneuvering with the parachute is more than adequate there. Oil processing. Okay, that's a big one. There's a lot going on there. Holy. That's probably going to be milestone 1. Oil processing. Logistics Mark IV. Very nice. I don't think I'm ever going to be building truck stations, especially not now that I'm going to have trains in Tier 6. Fluid packaging. And petroleum power. Okay, there's a lot of things going on here that are very daunting because I have absolutely no idea what they are. But I'm sure that we'll figure them out. And then Tier 6 has industrial manufacturing. Crafts 3 or 4 parts into another part. Nice. Computers, heavy modular frames. Modular engines. Project part number 4. Oil involves your favorite feature, fluid pipes. That's scary. I don't like this. So I need to get industrial manufacturing to get the other parts that I need. Monorail train technology. Is it a monorail or a train? Make up your mind. I'm very excited about this. These really bring the world together. Path signal. This is a different thing than... Huh. In order to get railway signaling, I need to get this. So this should honestly... Well, that can't be... That can't be the first goal, because in order to do this, I need plastic. So oil processing is the first goal to make. Pipeline engineering Mark II. Okay. I think that's good. I, again, still don't really know how fluids work, but okay. And Fix-It blueprints Mark II. Which is, I think, just a bigger... Note the buildings can be placed in the blueprint. They're fully within the boundary frame. Okay, yeah, it's just bigger. It's a bigger one. Okay. Alright. Huh. I really didn't think that I would get here so soon. I thought this was going to be Factorio, where I was going to be stuck in green science hell. But I got it to work. I think... Am I technically, like, halfway through the game now? Like, playtime-wise, it's not going to be like that, right? But I think I'm at the halfway point with the project assembly and the phases, right? No, there's more. There's more. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, Joe isn't live yet. At least I don't think he is. Let me check. Nope, not yet. So I guess we just sort of keep going. We're gonna ad-lib until he's good to go. Because I didn't really have a plan. I kind of assumed that he would go live before I finished setting my stuff up. And then I would have to sort of... Wait, no. Oh, no, I wanted to extend that out. And then I would have to sort of scramble to get it all done. So that I could get to fan art on time. But then I got it done before fan art. So, there's that. I'm gonna build you here this time instead. Gonna do a Jelly reacts to Joe reacting to fan art? No, I draw the line. Listen, I may be a React Andy, but I draw the line at restreaming a stream that's actively happening. That's just a live react. I refuse. Alright, this is just automated wiring. Or not automated wiring. I'm just... Your belt is too long. Just get on in there. You got this, don't worry. Jelly Joe Nut Podcast double react fan art. I refuse to insert myself into fan art in such a way. I am a contributor. I am not a reactor to Joe's fan art. I just draw the chans, sir. I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. Quick, read out your full Twitch URL and physical address to the people hearing you through Joe's host. Okay. Alright, cool, great, no. I refuse, but hello there, Joe viewers, if indeed you do exist. And yet your link clearly says Jelly Chan, making you one of the Chans. Curious. You know what, you got me there, chatter. You got me there. What am I doing? Why did my brain just short circuit? I had something that I was gonna do. I have fan art! That's right! I have fan art! That I need to pull up! It's been a while, hold on. Let me open the fan art channel. I have two things of fan art that I'm desperately going to try not to look at. I'm looking away. Open original. Open in browser. Perfect. All right, it's on the other one, so I don't have to look at it. I want to look at it, but not yet. All right, minimize. Go away. All right. Go react to Jelly live. All right. Opening. Window capture. First up is the second one that I opened, courtesy of Last Con in the Car. We have what I believe is a very cute Blobchan. I love Blobchan. Even though she was incredibly mean to me. I love Blobchan. Prince of Persia 2008. I don't remember much of it, to be completely honest with you, but I have a general, like, vague fondness for it, if that makes sense. I remember it fondly. It's a very... I don't know if I can call it very fun, that said, or all told, but I enjoyed it, I had a good time with it, and I have good memories of it. That's kind of like fun, in a roundabout way. Blobchan was great. That's the original drawing. I'm doing fan art reruns, but it was just posted in fan art today. Either way, I love Blobchan. She needed more time in the sun, but looks like she's finally getting it. Thank you very much, Clown. Adorable. Although I guess in a grander sort of sense, Blobchan is less a specific representation of those blobs in Prince of Persia 2008, and more so my general predisposition towards flying directly into obstacles whenever possible, even though I don't mean to. So, maybe we will see more of her. And then, of course, we have This file is called, all caps, spoiler_MF. So, spoiler motherfuckers. Courtesy of Flora. It's Fia! And Mega Man. And I think that's... I don't remember what the dog is. I don't remember what... Rush? Is the dog's name Rush? Rush? Does Rush turn into the... I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm not a Mega Man expert. I played, like, Mega Man 2. That's not a dog. Well, I know the dog can turn into one in Mega Man 2, I think. And then I played Mega Man X through, like, a Flash website that definitely wasn't legal. But they look like they're having a good time. I like the giant list she's holding, billowing out. It's item 2, but Rush the dog can fly too. You know, I should have guessed from the 2 that's on it. That does make a lot of sense. But very cute. As always, I am absolutely in love with how you draw Fia's hair. Every single time I see it, I get envious of it. It looks perfect every time. The texture is fantastic on that. And I love the rendering on this, too. Nice use of the, like... I'm not sure what brush it is. I want to say charcoal. That doesn't feel quite right. But very cute. Thank you, Flora. And thank you again, Last Clown in the Car, for today's fan art. Even though it's a little late, I definitely should have showed it a little earlier. Drop a Discord invite link. You got it. Although I don't think I can get a Discord invite link because I am on... I'm on... What is it? Generate a new link. There we go. Hidden use copy button. Here's the thing. I click the copy button, and then I post it, and it says hidden use copy button. Thank you, Discord. Appreciate that. If I go to my own Twitch channel, things will start to get recursive, but I will be able to find an invite link. So on my Twitch channel, someone, hurry. There should be an invite link that someone can post for me, because Discord won't allow me to do it myself. I'm a professional. I just made a new one. That works. We take those. Thank you very much, Boulder. Appreciate it. And again, thank you for the fan art, Flora, and Last Clown in the Car. Always greatly appreciated. A preview of what's to come for the Joe viewers here. Oh, man. I'm so happy. I'm loving this game. Building these mini factories has been one of the best choices I've ever made, I think. I think what kind of got me with Factorio was, and this may be an incorrect assumption because I get the feeling that I'm a little bit bad at, or was worse, rather, at optimizing things and understanding how to optimize things when I was playing Factorio. But I felt like with Factorio, it was ideal to just build one giant factory, because I would have the bus, and the bus would just keep expanding, and I would build little outposts of whatever resources I needed along the bus as needed, right? But here, it feels like, because of the way that the world is set up, and because of the way that I can set up factories, I'm heavily incentivized to find a resource node, and because it's infinite, and I don't have to worry about, is this resource going to run out, I'm more so concerned with how do I completely optimize the number of resources that this node is capable of producing. Right? And I can make sense of that a lot easier than whatever's going on in Factorio. Because this makes everything so much simpler. I don't have to think about, like, this just makes 90 per minute forever until I shut it down myself or I run out of power. It will always make 90 per minute. So I can always just optimize for 90 per minute. And I know that that is never, ever, ever going to change unless I specifically change those parameters. And I really like that. I'm a big, big fan of that, personally. Yes and no, because you're off in scale. You can do exactly the same thing you're doing in Satisfactory, but you need to do it centered around the bus rather than around a resource node. And in Factorio, you optimize for one belt out or one belt in, and then fully figure out that way rather than resource node. Yeah, there's something about the way that you optimize in Factorio that just didn't click for me like it did with Satisfactory. And I'm very happy it did click with Satisfactory, because from Stream 1, I really wanted to like this game. And so, again, you may be able to tell by the fact that I have, let's see, hold on, 83 hours on this save. But I like this game a lot, and I've been playing it a lot in my free time off stream. Right? As opposed to Factorio, which, though I did enjoy it for a time, I never once played off stream. I really, really enjoyed this game. And I'm very excited to continue playing it and to pop up here and there with streams to show you my progress whenever I start making some. This has been a delight. And again, it has only gotten more and more delightful the more optimized my factory has become. You know? I really think figuring out this specific layout for the Foundation was a capstone moment in my production capabilities. Because if you haven't learned this by now, I am someone who is very, very, very concerned with the aesthetics of the things that I create. And when I am playing a game, it is genuinely sometimes more important than the function. The form of things is sometimes more important than the function for me when I'm playing a game. Purely because if something has a pleasing form, I will like it more, even if the function itself is hampered by that. Oh, I ran it. That's annoying. So if I can make something that looks good, that will do a lot more to encourage me to make it work well as well. And the good thing about Satisfactory is that I am able to tinker a lot and make things look good as needed. Did you have a permit to blow up those rocks? Oh, I'm sorry. There appears to be some confusion. I'm not European. I don't need permits for things. The local council will hear about this. Listen, I'm also American, so I know that local government is merely a sham disguised as a government to make you think that things will actually happen in a timely manner. Alright. That's plenty of oomph. Yep, that'll get us to Slug Island. And many other places, as a matter of fact. I'm excited for the part of Phase 3 where this Quickwire factory actually becomes useful, because I was really happy building it. And I really, really, really want to build on this location, because it's a really cool spot. I want to build more. I already know that over here there's this... I have it listed as a possible iron factory, but it has everything. It has pure limestone, it has pure... Or no, it has... normal limestone, I believe. It has, I think it has 3 pure iron nodes, a pure copper node, and 2 pure limestone nodes, if I'm not mistaken. Hey there. Aw, cute dog. Okay. The HOA is going to put a lane on your factory for removing the rock. I don't live in an HOA, so I have no idea what sort of oppressive regime you might be referring to. I went past it. I went directly past it. Whoops. Alright, hold on. Up and away. Up and away. Who needs a jetpack when I can simply just slide up a wall? HOAs are like if the student council's an anime were real. That's pretty good. pretty accurate description from what I've heard. Let's see. We have a pure copper node and 2 angry dogs. Pure iron over there, and pure iron there. So 3 pure iron nodes, 1 pure copper, and then I think 2 pure limestone over this way. Yep. 1 pure limestone. And I can just... I don't know why I'm scouting these out myself. I can just scan. Is this one also pure? Sure is. And then is that just the 1 copper node? Just the 1. Yeah, I need to build a factory here at some point. But the real reason why I need to build a factory here is I believe down over yonder there is some crude oil that I will be able to refine. If I'm not mistaken. There's also a big scary island full of a bunch of giant monsters that scares me. And I'm out of dynamite, so I can't do what I was planning on doing. Let's go visit Monster Island. This is a scary little stretch, I won't lie. I was building along the coast for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to get to what is it? I wanted to get to a coal node that was somewhere around there. I already said this. And so I was just building along the coastline. I wanted to route over there, but again, there are genuinely like 10 giant monsters over there that essentially told me to just fuck off forever and die. Like that! Big scary monsters like that. Monsters stop spawning when you build foundations near where they spawn, by the way. That was a fucking lie. Although I just realized I didn't put grit metal on this. Yeah, that one, the boulder, are you sure? Are you sure? Because it doesn't appear to be the case. Are you sure that that's how that works? I have a lot of evidence that may suggest the contrary. Well, they're supposed to stop spawning. I see. Oh, I didn't know that I actually had a power line set up here. Off we go. Very angry dog chasing us. And then I think... No, this is not the last one I built. I see. There's a certain value associated with different buildings, so enough foundations will stop spawning. Interesting. So it's like pollution, but good. Foundations are very low value. I see. But yeah, I think there's crude oil... I don't actually know what crude oil looks like. I've just been told by multiple people that there is crude oil over in this direction. I've never actually explored myself. Hey there, big guy. I also still never got my quartz factory up and running. Like, I built foundations, I built miners and everything, and then I just forgot about it because it's in a part of the map that I don't like. I also never found a sulfur factory. So I'm going to need to make a sulfur factory at a certain point. Definitely just to automate some Novelisk production. Oh, hey, big guy. Trying to fucking snipe me, huh? We'll make it that easy for you, bastard. Okay. And there are a lot of monsters here. Oh, yeah, crude oil. Okay. And Boulder, you called this West Oil? I'm assuming there are a lot of like maps or places on the map in Factorio that like the community has just named a certain thing. Oil pure. Feels weird to call it pure crude oil, but we will. Resource nodes, select icon, stamps. Why? Alright. None of these are community names aside from Paradise Island. They're just personal heuristics. I see. I really thought Coal... The way you kept referring to it as Coal Lake really made me think that that was something that people kept calling it. I want dynamite so bad. I need dynamite so fucking bad. I can be trusted with extremely volatile explosives. Please give them to me in large quantities. I'm just too much of a fucking gamer for you, dude. You don't stand a chance, okay? You, I mean, that was a good one. You have friends? That's bullshit. You can't call it an assist. Just me and you, motherfucker. Sorry, I went fucking Doom Eternal mode on you and tried to rip and tear. That's not allowed here. Come on, go for it. I can take it. I can fucking take it. I'm better than you. They call it hog remains, despite the fact that I'm the one that's still standing, and he's dead. Interesting. Why are there more of you? Go away. You've lost your right to live when you entered my firing range. Industrial beams. 10 computers, packaged fuel, plastic, nice. I think I'll be able to hit a MAM milestone with that. Rubber, cased industrial beams. How many MAM milestones can you meet just by literally scavenging at crash sites? Oh, it's just operational. Okay, interesting. Gimme, gimme, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Huh. Okay. Actually, hold on a minute. This needed plastic, didn't it? I can open that one now. And then there's a dropship here that had a big scary boar near it, so I didn't go into it. And it was also covered in uranium, which I still have no way of processing or defending against. Hold on, excuse me, I need to shoot stuff with my gun real quick. That's a lot of bees. Oh, and there's another big node, okay. I think it might be faster just for me to beat it to hell with this. It was much faster. Also, that was a smaller node, though. Hi there, Mercer Sphere. You're mine. The hard drives are very fun loot boxes. I always look forward to them. Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like Factorio doesn't really have this kind of exploration angle, which makes sense considering that it's a randomly generated map. But I cannot sing the praises of this game enough when it comes to having a pre-gen map. That does so much for me. Which is really surprising considering that I usually don't love open worlds. So I genuinely am surprised at how much I absolutely love, full-on love, no exaggeration, this open world. It does so much for me that this is a pre-gen world. Hold on, I need to eat a bunch of nuts and berries so I don't die. Just, hold on. Just fucking give me a second. God. Give me a second, dude! Alright! God. Okay, now it's a fair fight. Holy shit! Alright, fine. I guess I'll shoot you with a gun instead. Got him. A fair duel. Well fought. Well fought. Good fight. You might like Space Age more, but the platforms would stress you out. And honestly, are kind of a poor mechanic. They're way too annoying to manage and too involved, even when they're not the focus of your automation. For no reason at all, should I be kind or evil? You know, Dolmec, I'm going to tell you what I tell my customers, which is to trust your gut. Because morally, I can't give you advice. I had the same thing with Subnautica. Being pre-gen was pretty nice to play it again years later and knowing where everything was. Yeah, like, granted, It does remove some of the... Oh, more crude oil? I see. It does remove some of the replayability in the sense that, like, you will always know where... Oh, this is impure. Ooh, gross. Gross. Bad. Icky. 10 hours of Yick. I see. Yickmas came late, it seems. Okay, alright, fine! 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 Oh, fuck off! God! Alright. Just wanted to grab the slug and go, alright? Alright, you wanna fuck... You wanna do this? You wanna do this, alright? Fine, fine. If you wanna do this so bad, I will shoot you with rebar until dead. I tried to walk away. Remember that with what's left of the brain activity you've got going on. Your children could have lived. Instead, they will be DNA for the sink. I had an even worse... Oh, I thought the game just crashed. I had an even worse option, which was the Demon Rush Legends Corrupt, but I feel like that would be genuinely miserable. I don't know what that is, but Merry Yickmas, one and all, I suppose. Dolmec forcing me to rip off of Falzar now. I'm perhaps on track to become the most derivative streamer of all time. I thought that was a giant yellow slug. That's a sulfur deposit. There are slugs everywhere for those with eyes to see. Looking forward to the Yick model. It will be identical to the Life is Strange model when I'm eventually forced to stream that as well. Will it have a beard? Much could change. Perhaps. Perhaps. I remember exploring here. This is really fun. Exploration in this game is just so much fun. Because, again, if I get stressed out with automation, like if I get too in the weeds with trying to figure out how to optimize my factory, the option is always available to me to just go fuck off and explore the world. And that does so much for me in terms of just like pure player retention. Alright? Because I tend to get a little overwhelmed with the size of the task. Right? So having the option to just be like, listen, I'm going to put this on hold, and it's not going to be like, oh, I'm putting this away and I'm not making any progress towards anything whatsoever. Exploring helps you find hard drives, which gives you alternate recipes, which can make automation even easier, right? So every aspect of the game is still feeding back into that main goal of optimizing and making everything work, right? I never feel like I'm actively procrastinating on the task and putting it aside, because I'm almost always doing something worthwhile. Whereas in Factorio, I feel like I am really like clocking in for a shift. I am on the job. I always have to make sure how to optimize, and I have a time limit for how I want to optimize because my resources are limited. Here, there is no time limit. It's just optimize at my own pace, explore at my own pace, and there are a lot of little milestones that give me all these improvements that are exciting and fun along the way. It's genuinely, or generally, rather, a much more relaxed experience, which is what I need to get in that optimizing mood. And again, I think the two biggest things that my enjoyment of this game stems from are the fact that it is a pre-gen world, which you are rewarded for exploring, and it is resource nodes are infinite, which helped allow me to conceptualize my production chain optimization a lot easier. Which is very, very nice. Have you played Go-Go Town? It's perfect at that. I have not. I've never heard of it, as a matter of fact. That sounds interesting. I'll have to look into it. Oh, it's just... Oh, I have enough... Okay, rotors. Gotcha. Operational. Another hard drive. Let's see, let's put these slug chans in there. Wow, 5 Mercer Spheres. That's a lot. Put those in there as well. This is one of the greatest quality of life features I have ever encountered in any video game ever. Just this, nothing else. That alone is so unbelievably convenient. I'm amazed it is not a standard feature of the genre. Hi, you look kind of weird. What's going on there, buddy? Dimensional Depot is great. It also wasn't in the game until 1.0. They're geniuses for adding it when they did. Imagine playing this game without the depot. I would be having a very bad time. I will be completely honest with you. I think if I did not have the Dimensional Depot, I genuinely may have dropped this game. It is so essential of a feature that it would be like a full letter grade or 2 worse without it. I'm not even kidding. Well, that music's nice. The different biomes have different musics? Or different musics. Different soundtracks? I've never heard that, like, acoustic twang before. But I haven't also been in the desert for much of my playthrough, if any of it, really. Are these... Is this pure copper? No, it's normal copper. There's a really good iron resource here that Pub built his starting factory around that I have to keep in mind. And that's another thing that I really like about exploration, is while I'm exploring, I'm also just sort of keeping an eye out for nodes. Because every single one of these nodes could be like, oh, hey, that's a cool spot, or hey, that's a good spot, there's a pure node there. And I can come and I can build a mini factory here and add it to my production line. So every part of the exploration feeds back into my optimization and resource production. It all works hand in hand together. Played the game for a little bit without the depot. I'm so glad I didn't have to keep rummaging through random containers for the materials I needed after 1.0. Yeah, it's a very, very nice feature. Ooh, a little water cave? This is a really cool little spot! Huh. How do I get out of here? Alright, you know, may have made a small tactical error, unless that's an escape, but I don't like water. I don't like water. If you don't know this about me, I have... Oh my fucking god, I would never. Oh my god. This game also gets a full letter grade for not having any enemies in the water. If at any point they decide to add them, I will remove that letter grade. This is the P3 waiting room. Hello, I'm a fully unique human being that has their own experiences, and I just exist as a buffer for the real streamer. Anyway. Welcome, welcome. This is also the Joe waiting room in the sense that I am also waiting for Joe to start streaming because it's fan art time. So, we're all waiting for the same thing. It's just that I am getting paid in a very slow and abstract way to do it. More Mercer Spheres. Now imagine being disembodied text on a screen. Oh, if only. Oh, to be disembodied text on a screen. To exist only in imagination and word. Oh, Joe's not going to crash. It seemed like he pushed himself these last few streams. If Joe doesn't stream today, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I should start production of oil processing if that's the case. But, I really I didn't plan on it. So it may just be a chill Satisfactory stream that could end at any moment. He's online on Discord. Okay, safe, possibly safe. Again, now we're getting into the area that I know Pub was building at in his game. I need dynamite so bad. Which means I probably need a steel, or not steel. I need sulfur production. This is where Pub built his coal refinery, which impure. Bleh. He built it on impure coal. Hey, listen, buddy, you're not allowed to shoot through objects. All right, that's bullshit. He had some Minecraft dispute. Said starting soon. Title change on Joe. It's starting. It's happening. It's happening. I'm being replaced. Joy of joys. I'm being relieved of duty. My shift in the streamer minds is finally ending, and with it, my time playing Satisfactory. Oh, pure limestone. Let's see. What am I looking for? Why did I come over here? Was there a reason, or was I just sort of mindlessly exploring? I don't remember. I'm just sort of moving. Is that another mercer? That's a lot of bees. I wish it were a 3-hit combo. So bad I want that to be a 3-hit combo. Slash horizontal, vertical. That's a lot of bees. Could get them all. Okay, motherfucker. Hold on. Hold on. Gimme. Yum, 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 yum. Man, it's just like Skyrim. Honestly, it is just like Skyrim. This is an identical combat experience as far as I'm concerned. Alrighty. I did that for a Mercer Sphere. There it is. Joe is live. Alrighty, let's raid him. Let's raid him. Live, laugh, consume. That'll be our raid message. That'll be the raid message. Saving the game. Alright. Get ready. / raid, live, laugh, consume. Live, laugh, consume. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Satisfactory itself has been a very unique pleasure. I have been, I would say, blessed to play this game. I have absolutely loved this game. So thank you very much to C8, I believe, for redeeming it with channel points. Greatly appreciated. And next time, I think we'll have an art stream. I don't know what's on the horizon, but it's probably an art stream. So, until then, have a good one, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in chat. Live, laugh, consume. And then I have to vamp for 10 more seconds, because I forgot that I have to wait for the raid to actually sort of, tick over and let that happen. So, I just have to fill time, and until then, and alright, be nice, have a good one. See ya!